Yeah, I'm running late. I'm on the Pike in Brighton. I'm stuck in a frickin' bottleneck. Welcome to Around the World and Beyond. I'm Jack Hart. Someone not from Boston might not realize that the speaker of the preceding statement was indeed speaking English. Along with a variety of regional speech effects typically associated with Boston and New England in general, that speaker was also employing the glottal stop, which occurs by obstructing airflow in the glottis, according to Wikipedia. No air, no sound, followed by a plosive, an expression of the air caught behind the obstructed glottis. A staccato cadence is the result. In English, it sounds harsh. In literature and movies and television, those from certain sections of London, typically presented as economically and educationally challenged cockneys, are known for saying Hereford and Atford, essentially leaving out the H in Hereford and Hartford. In the phrase, "Here, governor," there are 3 different glottal stops. So what's happening here? Put your hand on your throat and speak. Can you feel your larynx vibrate? I bet you can. The larynx is an impressive set of mechanisms right in the middle of your neck. It is involved in breathing, speaking, swallowing, keeping food down, keeping food out of your lungs, singing, humming, making guttural noises, and the like. It is a truly impressive configuration of muscles and cartilage and air valves and flaps. The whole thing constantly opening and closing and flipping and flapping and puffing and blowing and gasping and inhaling and exhaling. Within the larynx is the glottis, which includes the vocal cords. The vocal cords are 2 bands of cartilage that open and close and vibrate when air is passed over them, inhalation and exhalation, and ultimately produce the sounds that come out from the fronts of our heads. Without even thinking about it, we are working those vocal cords to form words and grunts and songs and sighs and gasps. Most people have never even seen a picture of a glottis. There is no need. Somehow, without even knowing it, a number of sections of our brains are coordinating with all the muscles and mechanisms in the larynx, interpreting the words and songs and sounds that we want to make, and doing all the calculations to get the parts to work together. And what we expect to come out from our mouths usually does, provided we thought before we spoke. Pretty fascinating. So, when we capture air behind the bands of cartilage that are the vocal cords, cutting off the airflow momentarily and letting it out, as in the words already mentioned earlier, you have the halting glottal stop sound. But we don't just use the glottal stop when saying button or cotton, or when we leave out the T in cat, pet, out, not, and so on. In those instances, the glottal stop is considered improper pronunciation, but we also use it when we say words like knock, pinch, plink, naughty, 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 caught, off the hook, and words like that. There is actually a symbol in English for the glottal stop. It looks like a question mark without the little dot at the bottom. It all happens within a roughly 3-inch long piece of tube inside our necks. So much expression, so much sound, every song sung, every word spoken, all our vocally expressed thoughts, the sounds come through the glottis. Most don't even know that it exists, which is okay. There is no real reason for most people to know about it. It is not my intent to make a mountain out of a molehill. Glottal Stops, Around the World and Beyond. Brought to you by JackHartVoiceover.com of the Valiant News Network.